Ok, bonjour les enfants, j'espère que vous allez bien. Comment allez-vous? Bien? Super. Moi, je vais très bien. Je suis prête pour apprendre la leçon 5. Je suis prête pour apprendre la cinquième leçon. La leçon 5. Alors, grab your paper. Prenez votre papier et nous allons lire notre proverbe. Le proverbe, c'est sa raison d'être. C'est sa raison d'être. This is her reason or his reason to be. This expression is frequently used in English and means in both languages someone's reason to leave or for what reason they exist. Raison d'être has a feminine gender because you can see that it's sa and not son raison d'être. So it's sa raison d'être. Whether it's speaking about a lady or a man, it doesn't matter. But it is his reason to be. You could say, for instance, that Jesus is our reason to be, right? Jésus est notre raison d'être. Jésus-Christ est notre raison d'être. So we are who we are. Our identity is found in Christ. He is our reason for living. He's our reason for breathing. He's our reason for doing everything that we do in our lives, correct? You know, even for Miss Devon and Miss Sarah and this school and you, all of you students, God is the reason why we have CLIP, right? Because we believe that his ways have to be taught through every subject. So everything that we teach you, through everything that we teach you, God is there, right? God is the center of it all. He's not just the center. From him come all of the subjects that we teach in school. And that's very important that students understand that. And in many schools, that's not taught this way. So you are very blessed to be taught here. But Jesus is our reason to be, right? God is our reason to be. So you could say, Jésus, tu es ma raison d'être. Tu es ma raison d'être. Répétez après moi. Jésus, Jésus, tu es ma raison d'être. Ma raison d'être. Okay, very good. So let's look at our vocabulary now. For most of you, it's going to definitely be review, right? And we're going to go a little further than just 10 in numbers because most of you know that already. So we're going to go all the way to 20, and then from 20 we're going to go all the way to 100. So I want you to grab a piece of paper with line, and we are going to write our numbers. So I want you to write name and date at the top, then français as your title, and then mes nombres. Okay? And you're going to start writing your numbers. So here's your red line over here. I don't have red. Sorry, j'ai pas de ligne rouge. J'ai pas de crayon rouge. Okay, and you're going to put 11. 11. And no, not in English. What am I doing? Not in English. 11. Then 12 is 12. 13. 13. 14. 15, Okay, I'm going to continue up there, but you can just continue down here. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay? Then, under 20, you're going to write 30. 30. Then 40. Then 50. Okay, 50. So now, we're going to write 60, 60. And now I want you to write 61. 60 et 1. Okay? 60 et 1. Now, 62. 60, 62. 63. 63. Okay? Now, let's go. So you know, 64, 65, 66, 67, it's going to go like that. So now let's go just all the way to 70. 70 is 70, 10. So one thing about 70 and 79, 60, 10. Right? 60 plus 10. All right? So now let's go to 71. Here, this is where it differs. And it's true for 70 and it's true for 90. Those are the only ones. But here it's going to go 60 et 11. Oh. Which is going to be 60 plus 11. Okay? 71. Excusez-moi. And then you have 72, which is going to be 72. 60 plus 12. Now notice that here for 61, it has A, and for 71, it has A. But for the other one, it doesn't. And that is correct. Okay? And instead, it has the little dash in between that replace the A. All right? Now, so then 73 is going to be 73. You see how it keeps going this way? Okay, so now we're going to 80. 80 is 4. Ooh, what did Miss Sarah do? 80. And there's an S right there. 80. 80. All right? And then for 81, it's going to be 4, 20, no S, 1, 81. Then 82, 4, 22. Okay? And then we get to 90. 90 is 4, 20, 10. So guess what? What is going to be 91? 4, 20, Look, just like for 71. This one is different. This one is different. 91. So now it's going to go. Now it's going to go into 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, all the way to 100, which is 100. Okay? And then you have 200. And then you have 300. Right? And then right after 300, we can go all the way to 900 and then to 1000, and that is 1000. Okay. And then you imagine for 2000, it's going to be 2000, 3000, etc. Okay, so you can pause and watch what I wrote. So I want you to write all your numbers. Okay, then we're going to go to grammar. Grammar, the verb is an ER verb. Now you know your ending for ER. Regular ER verb. So rester is to stay. Regular ER verb is ES, ONS, EZ, ENT. Right? So those are your endings. So you remove this and you end with this. Right? So now you're going to write je reste. Tu restes. Il, elle reste. Nous restons. Vous, I'm just going to put VS for vous and NS for nous. Vous restez. Il reste. Okay? Sorry, you couldn't see what I was writing. Okay? So, I put NS and VS for nous and vous. Good. Okay, so, je reste, tu restes, il reste, nous restons, vous restez, il reste. Notice you do not pronounce the S at the end. You do not pronounce the S over here. You do not pronounce the Z. And you do not pronounce NT. Okay? Je reste, tu restes, il reste, nous restons, vous restez, il reste. I want you to repeat that a couple times so that you can memorize it. Okay? All right, let's look at our dialogue. Quel âge as-tu? J'ai 3 ans, monsieur. Et ton chat, quel âge a-t-il? Il a 1 an. Jean, as-tu 8 ans? As-tu 8 ou 9 ans? J'ai 9 ans, mais je suis en retard. On y va. Non, je reste ici. À tout à l'heure. All right, so what do you think it said? How old are you? I'm 3 years old, sir. And your cat, how old is he? He is 1 year old. John, are you 8 or 9 years old? I'm 9 years old, but I am late. Let's go. No, I'm gonna stay here. See you later. Okay, so that was your little dialogue. Okay, so I want you to look at what it says. Et ton chat, quel âge a-t-il? And your cat, how old is he? Notice that there's a T there that has no specific meaning and is merely in the phrase in order not to have 2 vowels together, a sound that French generally find unacceptable. So the French do not like 2 vowels right beside each other, right? So, quel âge a, and there's a T right here, and then there's il. Notice that if there was no T, it would be an A and an I. Quel âge a-il? Quel âge a-il? They don't like that. So they added a T right here. Quel âge a-t-il? Quel âge a-t-il? Okay. All right, what else? On y va means one, literally means one goes there. On y va. But in a sense, it means let's go, right? On y va. On, it means we or us. Il, elle, on. Because even though it means new, same as this, means we. Right? And this means we. Even though it means we, both of them, this is conjugated like this. On reste. You don't say on restons. No. Even though that's what it means. Nous restons. Okay, but it's on reste. Very good. You will encounter on a lot when you go to a French-speaking place. They use on all the time. All right, very good. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to fill out your traduction. This is your work. I want you to fill out your traduction. You have to write the following numbers in French. Right below those numbers, I want you to add 4 other numbers. And they're these. All right, these are the numbers that I want you to add to number 5, traduction number 5, question number 5. All right, I want you to do that. Then I want you to do your grammar. You have to put the right pronouns, which the pronouns are je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle with an S. So that's very easy. Give 2 examples of irregular verb that ends in ER. And we have learned some. So try to remember which one were irregular. Write the correct form of aller for each pronoun. So here you write the verb aller. So I want you to review your verb aller. I'm going to write it on the board one time so that you can remember it. Okay, I'm going to write it over here. And aller, is it regular or is it irregular? Aller is irregular, to go. And it goes like this. Je vais. Tu vas. Il va. Nous allons. Vous allez. Ils vont. Okay, so this is an irregular verb in ER. Notice we cannot take away this and change it here. Here it works. Here is your ending. Here it works, right? We can take ER and add ONS or add easy, but we cannot do it over here. We cannot do it over here, over here, over here. That is why it's irregular. All right, we just talked about on and what it means. When you interrupt someone, you say, do you remember what you say when you interrupt someone? Okay. When you step on someone's foot, you say. So there's 2 ways of saying sorry. There's pardon and there's excusez-moi. Which one is for what? So make sure you fill this out. That was from the previous lesson. So I hope that you remember. So I want you to do these exercises, and I want you to learn the dialogue by heart and send me a video with you saying that dialogue. Now, some of you are not sending me videos, and I'm checking who has sent it and who has not sent it. And you will, at one point, if you haven't sent me the videos, when we get back into class, you will have to say it in front of the whole class. So send me the videos of your dialogues and your verbs. Last week was the verbs. So I'm waiting on them. All right, very good. So you are done with your French lesson. Au revoir les enfants. À bientôt.